So it is Purely Pink Mask by NSI. This is great for doing any kind of ombre nails whatsoever. So like any colour on the tip, this is great for masking over the top of it. Where are we? Let's get that in focus. Yeah, Purely Pink Mask by NSI. And the lilac, what we've done is, we've taken, for any of my students and stuff that's watching, so this is what I'm using from the Glitter Bell range and from Glam and Glitz. We're doing a bit of a mix up, just pull the camera back if you need to when you're looking at stuff. So Glitter Bells and Glam and Glitz. And what I've done is, I've done one of my handy little throwaway pots and we've mixed, I don't know if you can see that, we've mixed the purple of the Glam and Glitz colour. What colour is this? This is Boardwalk, Glam and Glitz, and this is Snowdrops White by Glitter Bells. These are both ranges by like Annabelle, and I've mixed them together to make this really cute lilac that is going on the tips of the nails. So this is getting spread on the tips, and then NSI Purely Pink Mask is coming down. So how many viewers do we have now?
18.
Let's get started, and we'll see if anybody else joins as we go along. So I'm just gonna start. Basically all I've done is I have stuck the tips on, I have filed and blended them, and now I'm gonna prime the tips. So when you prime, you're only priming the natural nail. You don't have to prime the entire thing. You don't have to prime the plastic tip. So you just prime the natural nail. Let's do these one after another. The reason I keep choosing Ombre for lives is because it's such a popular ask, and if there's one skill that you learn above and beyond natural acrylics, let it be the Ombre, because God knows it's probably about, I don't know, like 85% of what I do.
You got 22 people now.
Okay, doc. So we're just intently watching Charlotte's hand. I'm just sitting up, so we'll just stay watching at Charlotte's hand. And I'm just setting up my monomer and my brush. Are any of my students in the house tonight? Who have we got watching?
Extended Lengths Essex said, how much do you charge for your ombre, please?
So Ombre, because I can do it fairly fast now, my technique and stuff, even when I use pigments in different colour acrylics, I charge $35 for my Ombre. So like a set like this would be $35. The set I done live last week on Poly, the yellow tips, they were $35.
Lisa and Emily are both students, and they said hello.
Hey! Oh, girls, are you nervous about your exam on Sunday? Are we ready? Are we ready for the exam? Do we have our models? Can we do our sets in 2 hours? Right, here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone asks a question, just like interrupt me. But most time people just watch. So same technique as you do with the white, taking the lilac, placing
Lisa
it.
said no, not ready.
Oh, you'll be fine, Lisa. Right, literally just spreading it thinly up the nail. Oh, pull that back a bit for
Sorry.
me. I'm catching it with my brush.
Emily said practice, practice, practice. Not possible without you, Jill.
Emily, girl, you've got it in the bag. Literally, your nails are like, there's nobody here. There's nobody in this class. I'm not here. There's nobody in the class on Sunday that I have any doubt in my mind is not going to pass with flying colours. So as you can see with the ombre technique, just pull that camera back a bit for me, honey. Is, have you got that alright? Is it shadowing? Because that looks like it's shadowing.
A little bit, but yeah, that's fine now.
Yeah, just pull it back a bit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So you're dragging it up the nail so that as you're taking it towards the cuticle, that it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner. So as you've not got, so when you have to mask it with a pink, it's masking easy. Because one of the biggest things I see online is people doing really atrocious ombre, where the colour that they've used underneath is too thick and dark for the colour that they're trying to mask it with, and then the mask isn't working and you're left with a god awful blend that's not a blend at all because you can see through it and it looks rubbish.
Sam said hi. Hi.
Sam, who? Sam
Smith, Lash.
Oh, hey Sam, I'll see you tomorrow. Anyone who wants lashes, Sam has a lash bar in Basildon Eastgate, and she does, her and her team do the most banging lashes in Essex. That's just my personal opinion. So give Samantha Smith, lash artist, a shout. There you go, Sam, a wee plug for you, mother. And I haven't even really introduced Charlotte, who's sat with me now. So this is Charlotte. Say hello, Charlotte.
Hello.
This is Charlotte's first live with me, first of many. If she goes back to having fancy schmancy nails.
I will.
And Charlotte does some amazing blow dries. Do you want to plug your page?
It's Char's Blow Dries and Beauty X.
Yeah, so anyone who wants a blow dry, she also, although she probably wouldn't tell you herself because she's very modest, does very beautiful makeup for anyone that wants their makeup done. Right, so back to the nails in question. So as you can see, it's just the same process for every single nail. You're just blobbing that on the end, and then you're literally dragging it up the length of the free edge. And it's making sure that it's thinning right out as it's dragging up the nail.
I love this colour.
It's really nice, isn't it? It reminds me, like for me, like the purple, this like lilac that we've made today is really kind of, like pink and purple make me think of like unicorns or like My Little Pony.
Yeah. No, I love them. They blend so nicely together.
That's because I'm a blend master. Blend master.
True.
Oh, it's like modest much, Jill? Yes I am. I'm actually.
Jodie C 1987 said, I say it all the time, you make it look so easy.
Oh. Love you, Jodie, miss you. Hope you enjoyed your drink last night. Right, so I've nearly got all the nails done. So yeah, I mean, for those of you that have never done an ombre, try it. It is not as hard as you think. That's assuming you've got some practice with acrylics. If you don't, it is as hard as you think. But once you learn to manipulate that acrylic, it's fun and easy, and a full set of ombre take me literally just over an hour. If I was to go fast, which I rarely do, because let's face it, let's be chilled, then I could do them probably like in an hour or less. But let's not stress ourselves and let's get the job done properly. And so I'll take like an hour and 10. Except on some few choice clients who I can't ever seem to shut the hell up with, and their nails always seem to take me longer.
Me.
Downsides of the job. When I first started doing Charlotte's nails, like Charlotte that's with us now, it used to take me, how long did we used to sit through your appointment?
So long.
It was like 4 hours or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
For us to end
I'd
like
go in
4
at
hours
7
later.
and come out at 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got faster and faster.
But I did get really extravagant sets.
Yeah, she's been a bit boring lately.
I have.
And
I'm
had,
back
like,
now.
And had like, even this is a bit tame for Charlotte, but we'll forgive her
This is.
because it's really pretty.
But next time's not. My next set.
Right, so we've got our lilac, that's all finished. So at the moment, the nails look bloody atrocious. But the keys here is that it just be nice and thin on this part of the nail, yeah? And that you've left kind of most of the nail plate, because that's where you're gonna bring the pink down to about here, so that it covers that really nicely. So then you've got the lovely lilac tip and then the pink, and the colours, if you choose your colours wisely, they'll blend really well. Some really harsh colours don't blend nicely. So I'd always say if you're gonna do an ombre, make sure that the colour that you're bringing down from the cuticle is a mask. So the best ones for ombre are the Purely Pink mask and the peach blush from NSI. So the other one is this one. This is the really nice nude. This is from NSI. This is beaut for doing. This is the one that Polly had on top of the yellow. Okay, how are we doing?
24.
That's alright.
Somebody said, hi, what acrylic brushes do you recommend? Looking to get a new one.
Okay, so this is a big one for me. This came recommended by one of my masterclass students. She had this brush in class and it was friggin' awesome. I don't want to swear on Instagram, but yeah, it was effing awesome. And little shout out to Jade, because I know you're watching. Hi Jade, thank you for the recommendation. It is the Grand Artist Oval 508. Jade, remind me who that's from. Who is it what site is this off of again?
She just said, I'm loving that purple. That is Jade, isn't it?
Yeah, Bedazzled by Jade. Jade,
Yeah.
what's the website for the brush, my darling?
Flow.
Easy Flow.
Oh, Flow.
Yes. Flow, or to the rest of it, Easy Flow. Yeah, so Easy Flow, Grand Artist Oval 508. You want to screenshot that now for anyone who's interested. This brush is amazing. It is literally amazing. For beginners, if you don't want to spend a lot on a brush when you first start out, I would literally just recommend getting an ombre. I'm going to do a quick pause because my son's coming to say goodnight. 2 seconds. And we're back. Yeah, so as I was saying, what is the brush that I get my students to get? It's a number 8. Number 8s are always great for starters. The Grand Kalinsky. Number 8 is the one that I supply to my students. Great for practice. They only cost £10 to £20 a brush, and yeah, great for practice. And then if you want to bump up the price a little bit, then that's when you can get brushes like the one I'm using, because this brush with postage costs just short of £60. So yeah. Right, we're gonna go in with the Purely Pink mask now. Here we go. So we're just gently nudging. Don't forget to bring that nail down. Can you see okay, Charlotte?
Yeah, I can now.
So literally, you see how beautiful it just blends down that nail. Like there's no obvious change between the two. That's what you do.
Polly's joined.
Hey Polly! It's your turn to watch. Me and Charlotte is watching your makeup. Okay, so just blending down the pink. If it comes too far, don't be afraid to just use the harder part of your brush, which is this part, to nudge the colour back up towards the apex area. And just always, you'll notice that as I'm doing it, I'm constantly moving Charlotte's finger like this. That's because I'm checking the side profile of her nail to make sure that the shape is on point. Because we don't want a nail with no apex. Because, to my students that are watching, and anyone else that even wants to answer, what happens if a nail doesn't have enough of an apex? Anyone? Anyone at all? I'll give you a minute to answer. Type fast. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna type fastest? I don't even know if my students are even still watching.
I think they are.
Listen, see if no one answers.
No.
You just have 2 minutes.
No one said anything yet.
Then I'm gonna tell everyone what happens if there's not enough apex in a nail. What will happen? Come on, Lisa.
I'd be Googling
Emily. Yeah, no Googling allowed. You should know this.
Someone put buy now.
Oh, bye.
No, as in buy now. Break. At least what people
Oh, buy now.
That is in the now.
You said buy now.
No, sorry, it's my accent.
Buy now. Buy now.
Everyone's putting snaps, breaks, it'll break. Jade, Lisa, Claire, and Emily all said that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It will pop off. So for all those people that's like, I love when I get my nails done at this really cheap place and they do them like wafer thin. Good luck with that. I don't do my nails chunky, but I do them well enough.
Sorry.
It's alright, just don't cast a shadow on me. I do them well enough that they've got enough of an apex, which I will show you guys when I finish.
Polly put no boring ones today then, Shah. No, I've been a bit more fun.
It's about time though, right, Polly?
Yeah, I know. I've been bad.
She's been having like...
I am back now though. I'm going to have more exciting ones.
She's been having like...
I've been having
pink.
nude. I know,
Literally.
it's been bad.
I was ready to get you to have a word with her, Polly, but it's just getting a bit...
It's not me. Everyone says it's not me. Guys, a bit boring.
It's not.
No.
You were the first client I had that had like crazy nails.
I know.
And then like everyone started like following suit. You were like
Set
my
the
debut.
trends.
Yeah, you were like my debut person. Right, so again we're putting the pink on near the cuticle and we're lightly feathering it down. Just keep it away from the skin and bringing it down. Blend, blend, blend. Nice feather light touches. So we're literally like caressing it while it's like still soft enough to manipulate like down that nail, so that literally the blend is so perfect that you can't see where one ends and the next one begins.
I love these.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah. Does anyone have any requests as to anything they would like to see me doing live? Is there anything that you'd actually like to see?
Claire just said these colours are amazing together.
Yeah, aren't they though? So Charlotte let me do the pink and purple, but she thought I was gonna do like...
I thought that she was going to put a luminous like neon pink against lilac, and I went, oh yeah, because I thought...
She thought I was gonna use this pink.
And I didn't really like the idea of it, but I thought I won't say anything because
that's how much she trusts me.
And then she pulled out the purely pink, and it was all good.
That's the trust right there. Look how beautiful that is. Oh.
Polly put nothing wrong with luminous. Yeah, but against purple, I wasn't too
against
sure.
the lilac though, Paul. I mean, no.
Mine glow in the dark.
I know. I love that they glow in the dark.
They look so nice, your nails.
So Jade had the pink ombre, and we were hoping that they glowed in the dark as well, but they don't. So it's just your yellow ones. However, Jade has just bought the orange, so we'll get to find out soon if the orange glows in the dark.
Jade just put, I'm jealous mine didn't glow in the dark. I don't feel like mine will. No, mine definitely won't.
Yours definitely won't. I can tell you right now without waiting, these definitely will not glow in the dark. Not the lilac and not the purely pink mask. So, same thing, dropping by the cuticle, blending it in, bringing it down on the sides, keeping it away from the skin, and then feather light to blend those ends. Just like that. Ta-da! And there we have the 4 fingers. Now I'm just going to show you quickly Charlotte's fingers at the side. Film the apex for me there, Charlotte. Can we see they've got just a nice little curve to the nail? It's not excessive, but it's enough. And that, my friends, is the ombre. So for the final look, so these will look totally different once we file them off and put top coat on. So for the final look, you'll have to check out my Instagram page tomorrow because I won't be posting these tonight. So just let's turn your hands like that. Let's see. So let me just turn the phone around. So here we have a full set. This is them just rustic. This is without any filing or anything being done. This is just rustic acrylic. Oh, see those apexes. You know, it's not so bad doing lives.
No, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No. Apart from, what did you say?
Now, by now.
Yeah, that one. And what was the name of that company? What did you think it was? Is Flow. Is Flow.
I'll try.
Yeah, so what do you think, guys? Do you like them? Do we like the nails? Ah, thank you, Jade. Na, 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 na. And now. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Oh, I'm glad we like them. I'm going to end the live now, guys. But I will post a picture of the end shiny result. What's the time now? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. I will post the end result tonight. No. Right, bye everyone. Bye. Say bye, Charlotte.
Bye.
Right, hang on a second. Oh.